our experience, today we're gonna be presenting to you things to do
on Malta.
In a way, this is a travel guide, but more importantly, this is places and things that you should do while there.
So the first thing you can do in Malta is visiting Mdina. Mdina is old capital city of Malta and is called Silent City. There are almost no cars except those which belongs to
the resident.
So Mdina is beautiful and there's a lot of places to take very pretty pictures.
Very close to Mdina is Dingli Cliff. This is the second thing we did on our first day in Malta, and basically what it is a beautiful landscape in front of the sea. And it's a beautiful viewpoint. Better yet, if you have a drone, you can have beautiful shots of the cliffs. And because it's close to the water, you can actually see the horizon, which is very nice.
And another location which is close to these two places is called Anton's Garden, with many plants, trees, of course, and some cats.
And I think turtles, and kind of like ducks and everything, which is really cool.
Black swans?
White swans, black swans, and peacocks. There's a peacock there too. And the three places that we mentioned, Mdina, the Dingli Cliff, and this garden, actually you can spend one day just for this. So if you're planning your stay in Malta, you can actually plan this as a one day. Another spot that we would highly recommend is Blue Grotto. Basically, it is an arc over the water. The water there is crystal clear and it's very beautiful. Better yet, if you have time and money, you can actually get on a boat and get inside the arc and under the land, which is very cool. But we highly recommend at least going there and seeing it for yourself, getting on the top and taking the iconic photo.
And another location which is close to Blue Grotto is Hagar Qim. And if you like historical places, you should definitely visit this location. The monuments there are over 5,000 years old. Apart from ancient monuments, you can find their museum, which is very interesting.
If you want to find a cool spot that is maybe not as known by the travelers, but it's very known by the locals, a cool diving spot is called the Ghar Lapsi DiveSite. Basically, it's a very beautiful place to take a dip into the water. And better yet, if you actually plan to do Blue Grotto and Hagar Qim in the same day, we would actually recommend finishing the day in the DiveSite. That's what we did, and it was very cool to get into the water and swim in there. It's a very beautiful place. And it feels like it is a little bit outside of the main areas. It's pretty far from the cities, but there's a bus going there if you need to come back from there. One of the things you should see while you're in the Valletta area is the Fort St. Angelo. It is also a historical place. So if you like history, that is gonna be, there's a museum there for you, and I think it's a very nice museum. You walk around the whole fort, and it actually has like a guidance where you should go next, which is very nice, very cool.
And also it has air conditioning.
And also it has air conditioning, yeah, because it is very hot in Malta.
Another marvelous location, which is must-see, is Marsaxlokk. It's a small fishing village with many colorful boats. And here is a small pro tip. If you want to see fishermen coming with fish from the sea, you should go there early in the morning.
And a beautiful location close to Marsaxlokk is actually St. Peter's Pool. It's a very known and very beautiful place to take a dive into the water. The problem is there's no showers there, so remember that you're not gonna be getting a shower after the water, and it's a very salty water. But we still highly recommend, even if you're not going into the water, at least see the place or jump in. And like the two other days, the three things that we mentioned, Fort St. Angelo, Marsaxlokk, and St. Peter's Pool, could be a one-day adventure.
We would also highly recommend to visit the nearby island, which is Gozo. One of our favorite places there is Ramla Bay Beach. The beach itself is very orange and it's very unique, I think. It's a very good spot to just chill out and spend your day at the beach.
And one more place that you should see while on Gozo is the Azure Window, or at least where it used to be. Now it's called the Blue Hole because of the way it looks like a blue hole in the water. but you can still see where the Azure Window was. And by it, there's also the inland sea, so it's still something to see there, and I think even the cliffs itself, they look very good there. There's a lot of beautiful places on Gozo, but unfortunately we didn't have much more time to explore it, but we highly recommend, if you have time, explore it more. For example, Victoria, a beautiful city from what we saw from the bus.
While visiting Gozo, you can take sightseeing bus and just head from location to location and see all the points which are very known in Gozo. And also in this case, we recommend to wake up earlier
and to get to Circeva so that you actually spend the whole day there.
And another location which is Malta famous for, but it's not exactly Malta, but the island next to the Malta, which is called
Comino.
And the Comino is famous for Blue Lagoon. It's a marvelous place when you can just spend time chilling out near the water. The color of the water is out of this world, and also the sand there is very soft. And from the top, it's a very beautiful view for the whole place, and you should spend there the whole day. And if you want to rent an umbrella, which costs about 25 euro, you should once again wake up earlier and head to this place.
And for last, we left Valletta, the capital of Malta. We actually spent the whole day there. We left it as one single location, one single day. We highly recommend that you come up to the upper Hagar Gardens at 12 because there is a ceremonial saluting battery. And we recommend being there a little bit earlier so that you get a good spot. Overall, there's a lot of museums, a lot of places to see, like the lower Hagar Garden, or just walking through the main street of Valletta. It is a very beautiful place. And in front of Valletta there is a beautiful, beautiful, big open space with a beautiful water fountain. So one thing you should know when going to Malta:
if you don't want to rent a car, you can just buy a ticket for public transportation, and the public transportation in Malta is very good. And the ticket for 7 days costs about 21 euro, so it's not much.
And the pass is both for Malta and Gozo. So that's gonna be it for today. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe. We hope you guys enjoyed this video once again, and we'll see you next time.